Hello, welcome to Bears That Bake, baking for the everyday bear.
Yes, today we have a very special guest, all the way from Miami. Right?
Real 5.
Representing that Florida.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna splice in a Will Smith song next.
Welcome
A little
to
welcome
Miami.
to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami y sus playas.
Ooh.
That's what they tell you at the airport.
We don't speak Chinese here.
Welcome to Miami and her beaches.
Oh, okay. About that?
That's what they tell you when you get to the airport.
Yeah?
Welcome to Miami and her beaches.
Okay, where's my cocktail?
we take the Avion.
Right.
Oh, is that plane right? Isn't the airplane Avion?
Okay.
So,
Today, tell us what we're making.
so today we're making sugar cookie peppermint bark.
Yes. This is like super easy and really cute. You could totally like,
See the layers?
yeah, there's layers in here. You could totally like wrap these bad boys up and like give them away to your family.
Yeah,
friends,
family, friends, coworkers. Put them in a little box or a little bag, a little ribbon, tissue, and you're good to go.
What's great is the variation you can do with these too. Is like different flavors of chocolate, different colors. You can do it for any season.
Exactly.
So you can take this and kind of like run with it. But today, obviously, it's the holiday season, so we did whatever. So if you want to see how we made these, keep watching.
Yeah.
Alright, so Cesar's going to tell us the ingredients for the cinnamon bark sugar.
Wrong. Sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie cinnamon barks.
Sugar cookie
3
peppermint
seconds.
bark.
That's what the fuck I just said.
It's like a record. 3 seconds in. Get the fuck out.
Look. No,
It's early.
I was at precinct last night.
Okay. So the ingredients for the sugar cookie peppermint bark are: you get a bag of sugar cookie mix, any kind of regular sugar cookie, whatever brand you prefer. We just chose Betty Crocker because this is what we chose. So you do the pack of sugar cookie, and then the ingredients for that is 1 egg and a stick of butter. And then what you do is just mix those ingredients in the mixer, and you bake the cookie. Then the rest of the ingredients that follow afterwards, you're gonna do 1 bag of candy melt. I prefer to use dark chocolate, and then you do 1 bag of white chocolate.
Okay.
So you do that.
We are equal opportunity.
Yes. 1 bag black, 1 bag white. Then you need some peppermint.
No Asian.
No brown.
No, no, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
We like it dark.
Okay.
You like it dark?
Build that wall.
So the best place to find these was at Michael's.
Michael's usually has these, or if you have any kind of cake supply store
Mhm.
that you know of, but usually Michael's has the chocolate melt, and it's basically just like a big flat chocolate chip.
Okay.
So it's easy to melt. So 1 bag dark, 1 bag white. You do one of these peppermint extract just to give it a little extra flavor.
Okay.
A teaspoon, you said?
Yeah, we do a teaspoon.
Yeah, I imagine that's a really kind of potent.
It's very powerful, so we might even do less. It just depends on the taste and how much peppermint you want to do.
I love it.
No, good. And then you can use a pre-crushed peppermint candy or candy crushes.
I know. Look how I found that at Michael's too. Look how lazy we could be.
Yeah, which
They're
makes
rich.
things a little bit easier.
This is 2018. Okay.
Yeah, this
Ain't nobody trying to crush their own goddamn.
You could do that, or you could do, if you want to, take the time and be a little bit more homemade. You get your candy canes, put them in a bag, and then just smash them and crush them up.
So mask.
Or
Yeah.
you can tell your friends that you smashed candy canes, but just don't show them that.
Exactly. They won't know the difference.
None will be the wiser.
And that's it. That's all you need. Those are all the ingredients you need.
I love this.
Easy peasy.
Yes. This is amazing.
So
Okay.
that's it.
So we're gonna put this together, and we're gonna show you guys how to do this. So stay tuned. We love this. We've only used it once, so this is like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
this is the second time. So we broke it in the first
Broke it
time.
here.
Now it's
I'm telling you, you guys got the fancy one.
It's cherries.
I have the smaller one.
yeah.
Mine's yellow.
But there were green ones. If it was Joe's choice, we would have got that like.
Hunter green.
Yeah,
But
green
it was
is your color.
I remember it was green. And like
tell.
there's like 4 colors of green, like pale, sea foam, hunter green, and like someone of lime,
Mm-hmm.
like an avocado.
Avocado.
Yeah, like the 70s.
Yeah, I would totally got like that. They have,
Yeah.
they have like William Sonoma has a copper one, but that bitch is like
That's a
600
lot.
bucks.
Yeah, that hunter green one is $4.87.
I have like the soft, buttery yellow.
Oh, I like that.
I'm a yellow
What's your favorite color?
Yes. The softer, the buttery yellow, the better.
Interesting.
I like that. I like soft. Okay. So we're gonna put this together, right? So we're gonna put what in here? The mix?
So we're gonna do the cookie mix, we're gonna do an egg, and we're gonna do a stick of butter. And that's it.
Perfect.
That's really all that is?
That's it. And then you just follow the instructions in the back of the bag.
Does it mean it's softened or can it be?
It should be softened
It's
because
room
it's gonna yeah. If you have it out at room temperature, it will mix better with everything.
Okay. It should be. Now.
Just one stick of butter?
I know.
Just
so
one.
not like us. It's usually a couple.
Just one stick, which is equivalent to half a cup.
Yeah. You know, we're like, 5 sticks of butter. It's okay that it's falling apart. So I'm actually just gonna
I'll let
like.
you open this.
If he failed already, is that
Well,
what?
I maybe I have no traction in my
You
fingers.
got a fucking manicure. He ain't trying to fuck that shit up.
Yeah, no. I'm manicure ready.
And then the huevo.
Turn it on. Start mixing it low, so that it doesn't fly out all over the place.
That word of quality. That's the word of status.
The word of not being a peasant.
So Joe, I want you to crack the egg in here first, before we put it in there. We'll try to do it graceful.
Oh no.
So a good tip for you guys, since you guys are learning to bake, don't crack your egg into the mix.
Okay.
Because if the egg is bad, or if the egg is bad,
or if
you
you
don't
like get something in it, like a shell or something.
a shell or like, chicken,
Makes it then because then you've like ruined
you've
it.
ruined everything.
Pro tip.
So you crack your eggs, even if you have one or two, crack them one at a time into a separate container, and then you put it inside as you go, so that you don't ruin your batter.
Well, the chicken was already in there. It's a delicacy in the Philippines. Balut.
That would be disgusting.
Actually, it's a duck. I think
duck
it's supposed to be a duck, right?
I don't know.
So we had an idea of trying to do like a try video where we eat like disgusting things.
Ooh.
And like do like reactions, and like balut came up
Of course.
as like one of the things. And since Joe is our resident Filipino,
Yes.
he's the one that gets to try it. I'll eat like €1,000 egg.
And a steamed tofu.
Yeah. I mean, the €1,000 egg I can do, but
Well, I've done that too. It's not my favorite, but
Yeah, no. No. I'll
Yeah.
have like cheese and crackers.
she's always like sipping on wine.
Yeah. Or rosé.
She's like, oh, that's
We're like living the same life, but apparently not. Okay,
yes.
so we put the egg in here in the mix.
they're gonna U-Haul and move in together soon. And get 2.5 dogs.
Right. And our mans can sit on their chairs.
Yeah.
She's working. This is so much easier. You don't understand. You do understand. You have one.
I mean, but I'm old school. I come from the days that I used to sit there and
Like
eat
whisk it
and
yourself?
whisk it myself. Yeah.
So you said you used to bake a lot with your mom.
I used to bake a lot with my mom, and
before.
before these were even invented.
Right.
So it was a lot of like hand whisking, or the two little paddles that you like.
So did your mom do like American stuff, or would she do more like kind of stuff from home?
Both, a little bit of both. She used to do a lot of like Dominican cakes, so it was a little bit of both.
It was like a mortar and pestle.
But it was always like just hand whisking it yourself, and like here, like you'd be sitting there whisking until like all the little clumps were gone. So
They're like milking the cow.
Oh.
Bringing it in.
Like
yeah,
still
like
more.
that.
That's cool though. So like,
Yeah.
I mean like, my mom didn't bake.
Oh.
My mom cooks amazing though, but she never baked.
Oh, we baked a lot.
Yeah.
Bake. Always bake.
She did make an amazing cheesecake though, but she would never make it. She made it this one time, and it was like, I swear to God, to this day, the best cheesecake I've ever had. Will she make it again?
No.
Does she have the recipe? Maybe we
She
break
does
it?
have the recipe.
We
It's on this like, it's like this like old like
scroll.
right.
It's quill.
It's on a tablet. It's like chiseled into the stone.
You should bake it.
I know.
We should.
It's so. It was like literally. That was like the most amazing.
Cheesecake
thing
is
ever.
hard.
I love cheese. We made a A pumpkin cheesecake. But that was easy because it was like mostly like mix
There you go.
and cream cheese. It was like cheater cheesecake.
But like old school recipes that you
oh
have to sit there.
this thing was like, she's like, I think the reason she didn't want to make it anymore, she's like, look at all this.
It's
like,
a lot of work. I can imagine.
yeah, she's like, this is a lot of work.
But it's so
Like,
good.
don't just like tease me this one time.
You try
Maybe
doing
she's-
it and then you'll see the struggle that your mom does to do it.
Maybe she wants you to be better at it than you are like dumplings.
So that happens.
Oh,
yeah, maybe she wants you to be better.
But then if you're good at it and you turn it out better, guess what? Then you're making it all the time. And everybody's like, oh, why don't you make the cheesecake?
well, that's what happened. So my mom makes dumplings, right? And then I was like, when I moved out, I was like, well, I'm gonna make them. And so like I invited my parents over one time and like they had it and my mom was like, look. And my dad's like, these are freaking amazing. And she's like,
So now we've passed the baton to you.
she's all there.
Oh, it was a spiked baton. Yeah.
Hey,
She begrudgingly passed it on to me.
careful what you're good at.
Right. So
It's
you
why
know.
she's withholding the cheesecake from me.
Yeah, because she's like she would much rather me go and eat it that she made it than like me being like it. So
Now you're like taking the spotlight from her.
exactly
Her thunder, you're stealing her thunder.
right. I'm the new supreme. Okay, so it's all mixed.
All mixed, ready to go.
It looks like cookie dough.
Yeah.
batter. So we're just gonna bake these, right?
We're gonna bake this. We're gonna put it on a flat cookie sheet, and we're gonna lay it out as flat as possible
Okay.
on the cookie sheet.
We're gonna lay it out like just individual cookies.
No, just one big.
Oh, one
Because
big.
it's-
Oh,
yeah,
because it's a
it's
bar.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking paying attention, people. I'm clearly not paying attention to this. Okay, this makes it even easier.
I told you, easy peasy.
Okay, so on a flat sheet, bake the whole thing,
Bake the whole thing. That's what we're gonna do now.
and then we do all the pretty bits.
Then we do all the other stuff.
So for now, for the baking part, we're gonna preheat the oven to 375. That's what we're gonna bake it at. For how many minutes?
We're gonna bake it at how many minutes?
For how many minutes?
Did you look at the back of the bag? Discreetly.
Well, so 8 to 10 minutes until the edges are
Until the edges are brown.
light golden brown.
We're good. 8 to 10 minutes.
I like my center of my cookies a little raw.
Yeah, me too.
So I know. So it's like, because I almost like crumbling falls apart.
I mean, I just want like a heat gun on this to like warm it up a little and just eat it
Oh,
like
ready to
this.
go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
8 to 10 minutes.
Okay,
We'll be good.
we'll be good. All right, so we're gonna bake this. I'll splice it in a little bit. You guys will see it, and then
We're good to go.
we'll be right back.
Okay, so now we have our cookie sheet. And a piece of parchment on top of that. So when it bakes, it'll stick to the pan itself.
Correct. So what you do is just get the cookie, lay it out, spread it as flat as possible. You could use your hands, or you can use a spatula or whatever you have handy. You just want to spread it out the size of the cookie sheet.
I mean, you don't even have to cut this.
Not yet. We're not cutting it.
Like,
Joey, your hands clean?
Yeah.
You want to spread it?
Sure.
Spread it out.
Spread it wide.
out. Like, yeah, just like a square, whatever size you want. You can do it with your hands. You can do it with a spatula.
spread them.
Like
Yeah.
spread eagle.
Yeah, spread eagle. Flat, just the size of the, follow the cookie sheet itself.
Spread eagle. She's not a lady today.
It's easy. There you go. Use your hands. Get into it, Joe. Your hands are clean, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Well, he took a shower.
I don't know what happened in between time and there. You know how you're at the airport and then you can go through X-rays. You're like, where did I go that you need to X-ray me again? To like meet someone like in between the freaking duty free and the gate.
Well, you never know who Rope's up against.
This is. I mean, as long as you're good, I don't care.
So, see, easy.
Now, do we want these textures in there?
No,
like
we
that?
don't want Joe's thumbprints and fingerprints all over it. So what we're gonna do is just kind of go over it with the spatula and just kind of lay it as flat as possible. Even though it's not gonna really matter once
Because
we
we're putting
bake
the
it,
chocolate
because we're
over it
putting
and stuff.
chocolate over it. Exactly. You just want to spread it out as much as possible, and you can make it as thick or as thin as you want.
Okay.
If you had a smaller cookie sheet, you could do it smaller, and you could just make it any size you want because the cookie's gonna be as thick as you want it.
And then like afterward, we just kind of like break it apart.
Correct.
Oh, this.
Easy peasy.
I'm about this.
I'm gonna come back with more easy recipes.
Please do.
Less ingredients.
Please do.
The less ingredients. The
Today on Bears That Bake, something that's already made. Open the package and consume.
1 ingredient, butter.
There you go.
We're just gonna fry it up.
So this is good. And now
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
They didn't cut the whole sheet though.
And now we're
No,
gonna,
it doesn't matter. I mean, if we would have had more cookie sheet, you could have done the whole thing. But this is fine because this is something that you want to just, you know, it's just us.
I don't know. It's like artwork. Wait, should we want to bake this?
Yes.
We do another. Should I sign it?
I mean, look, if we can make money off of this, and someone wants to buy this for like $35, we will treat free shipping.
Yeah, a couple of zeros. Like 100.
Okay, you're not at that.
We're not there yet.
I mean,
I mean,
you
but
put your
this
like
is
dick print in it.
Oh.
but this is something easy. Like if you wanted to just make for like the family, if you want to take it to the girls back in accounting in the office, and you just want to say, "Hey, girls," and you put it in a little bag and say, "Here, I made you something," and it's like semi-homemade.
Oh, this is like perfect for if you like cheaper like Christmas gifts. You can get a bunch of these
For all the girls
There
in
you
the
go,
office.
like goodie bag.
Yeah, little goodie bags. You put in a goodie bag. You'll see at the end.
Oh,
And you can like tie a little like candy cane on it.
You could do that. A little ribbon
Mm-hmm.
from Bears That Bake. Happy holidays.
so like brown, orange, and like yellow and white ribbon.
Easy. So let's get this in the oven.
Let's do it.
All right. 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Set the timer.
So we'll be right. All right. So we have taken the cookies out, and they're cooling. It's cool.
So now, next step is we're gonna melt our chocolate. So first one we're gonna do is the dark chocolate. And you could do any kind of chocolate. You could do this one first or this one. It just depends on your preference.
So when you're done with it, do you just pour it on top?
just pour it on top of the cookie.
And then do you like swirl them together, or?
You could swirl them or you can do it however you like. It's up to you. Swirl it, spread it.
Use your creativity.
Yeah.
So these chocolate packets, though, they're just for color, right? There's no actual like different taste to them.
Well,
so this is still tastes like chocolate.
it's still gonna taste like
Okay.
chocolate, which is why we're gonna do the peppermint in it to give it a little taste.
Excellent.
But white chocolate actually isn't chocolate.
That's true. It's not like
It's just
owl.
the oil and the cookie. So this is, I love white chocolate.
Me too.
Like that creaminess. It's like the best. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put these in a double boiler, and then we're just going to melt them, and then pour them on top of the cookie.
Well, when we melt this, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of peppermint extract. Teaspoon. What did I say? Table?
Yeah.
Tea.
Okay. Because I feel like a tablespoon would be a lot.
No. And we could even do half of this. You could just taste it as you're doing it, because if it's too much, you don't want it to like be too peppery or burn someone's mouth. So,
Perfect.
Yeah, so we'll do that.
strong.
Strong is good.
Peppermint.
Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then yeah, we'll show you when we pour everything on. And,
There you go.
All right,
Next
you're
step. So now we're gonna put the chocolate in because it's hot. So you could do this, just like that. Dump all the chocolate in,
the dark chocolate.
the dark chocolate. And then you can just kind of stir it. You see it's already melting.
Yeah.
So apparently Cesar already has a special spatula. It's an orange one. Do you have a name for it?
No, it's just the orange one. Just the orange one.
It's not called like beaker.
No,
Oh.
no. But I guess I should name all the spatulas since we have so many.
You should.
We want to melt it so it just gets to a smooth consistency.
All right.
So we're going to add some peppermint to the chocolate.
So we're doing a teaspoon, or like a 2/3 of a teaspoon.
Pour it in the chocolate. And now, Joe, pour your chocolate on top of it.
This is perfect because it smells just like Girl Scout Thin Mints. So if you like that. Like an Andes.
You're going to spread it all over the cookie as much as possible. All the chocolate.
Get it.
Spread it all around.
It's that wrist action, ladies. Ladies.
well practiced since my puberty years.
Try to get it all the way to the edges. All over. You just want to cover the whole thing.
My next show is going to be teaching master class on spreading. Spread them, Joe.
Like butt cheeks.
Yeah, obviously. You're signing up then?
I'm already a master. I've been swimming for 16 years without spreading some cheeks.
Looks good, Joe.
Good job.
Good job, Joe. Spread it out. So then when we spread it all out, we're going to put it in the fridge and let it cool for maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that
And then we do the white chocolate.
And then while that's cooling,
while this is cooling.
we're going to melt the white chocolate.
Okay.
Melt the white chocolate. And white chocolate, you got to be a little careful because it burns easier. Do a little less than that so it's not so much, and then just pour it in there. So we get our flavoring.
Nobody likes a soggy bottom. It's cute for everyone else. It's just annoying from this one.
That was real funny.
I'm a funny guy. As in like seconds.
Do you know a moment is actually 90 seconds?
Yes,
Yeah.
you told me this.
It's educational. We're baking.
We teach on this show. We talk about everything, anything. There are no boundaries on BTV.
So I'm lifting it up a little bit so it doesn't burn,
Yeah,
because the white tends to burn and it gets hard real easy.
just like white people.
Burn and get hard.
Mix it up. So see how the consistency is? Nice and soft.
Yeah. Sweet.
But I've been lifting it up so it won't burn.
Right.
But I think we're good. So
Okay.
turn that off, Joe. And now we're ready to pour.
Oh,
So I imagine this will kind of like remelt that
A little bit.
dark chocolate a little bit, help it like mix a little bit.
Now you can, if you want it to swirl. Or
Oh, okay. Or no, you just put this on top.
I just put this on top.
So you've got like layer.
Layer.
Okay.
So that you have two different
Oh,
layers.
I like that. Yeah, because then it makes like the candy bits like pop. So we're spreading the white on top of the dark,
on top of the cookie.
on top of the cookie.
And you want to cover it as much as possible, just to cover all of it.
I can smell.
You can smell the
that smells
peppermint.
fantastic.
It doesn't matter if it swirls or not.
Because it already is.
Yeah, and, well,
There's not much you can do about that.
no, not really. We're kind of like, but what's going to happen is that since you're going to cover it all with the peppermint, it won't show.
I mean, mine came out uniform, just saying.
Yeah, no. You're amazing. So you just want to spread it out so that it's not like one big thick clump of chocolate. So now, Joe, you're going to get the crushed candy and you're going to sprinkle it while the chocolate is still hot.
So start sprinkling it on.
Ooh, that's really good.
So now sprinkle it all over.
Babe, I want some. That's
So
really
there you
good.
go, there you go.
It makes a mess all over the counter.
And
Oh yes, thank you.
if you want it to be festive, you could even do like little sprinkles in here. Like if you had some holiday sprinkles, like little Christmas trees or snowflakes, you could do that too if you wanted to get real extra. Or if not, you're just fine with the peppermint.
It's good, huh? I have glitter upstairs.
Edible glitter though?
All glitter is edible.
You could do orange.
Believe.
Joe's like, no, I don't want any more peppermint. I don't want peppermint.
I'm not a big fan of peppermint.
Joe's like, I want that little.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Don't put some in my corner.
That's why I was like, oh, maybe we should get different kinds of candy canes. So do like a part of it not.
It's all up to you. You could put as much or as little as you want. It's easier when it already comes pre-crushed.
This looks so festive. I love
It's
this.
festive.
And yeah, I would like if you had like little green trees.
If you had little green trees or the little candy canes or little snowflakes or anything just around ones to make it extra festive, you just sprinkle it on top.
Oh, so you make like a scene out of it, like
Yeah.
like you have little people figurines, like and it's like a chorus, like a family going to cut down a Christmas tree.
I mean, if you want it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. If you had like Easter little sprinkles or just regular sprinkles, you don't even have to do the peppermint on top. You can make whatever you want. It's easy.
So you can do those little like robin eggs and put that, have a little Easter bunny, a peep as a bunny, and then it going to bunny or bunny the.
There you go. And you can even put food coloring and change the white into another color.
Oh, you can make like a Rick and Morty one and do like a big swirl.
Oh, like a portal.
Or you could do a rainbow one and make different colors, but then that takes a lot of time.
Oh, we've done rainbow.
I got too much rainbow.
We're never doing rainbow shit again.
So now that this is done, put this back in the fridge so that it chills and that the chocolate gets hard.
Well, that makes it fair.
Yeah.
It will. It will. It will.
He's like in the corner.
So about how long? About another 10 minutes? Same thing?
I would do another 10 minutes, maybe
Okay.
a little. Just you can always just touch it and see if the chocolate has completely hardened. Because when we're gonna cut it up, you don't want the chocolate to be still soft.
Okay. So
I
do
love
you
what-
actually like cut it like uniform? Or do you kind of just like...
Since it is a cookie at the bottom, I like to cut it a little uniform, even though it's not gonna come out uniform.
Right.
But you try to get it as much as you can.
Okay. Cool.
Easy.
Perfect. All right. So
We kind of put it in the freezer to kind of speed up the process.
We did.
Kind of like harden it faster.
Because we don't have a blast chiller.
Oh, blast chiller.
Yeah.
So we want it harder and faster.
Rougher.
Sometimes you like it rough. Sometimes you want it gentle.
So you got to cover the whole spectrum then.
There you go.
Sometimes you just want to be loved. It's like that Tenacious D song,
Oh.
but for gently.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. It's like one of the best songs in the world. If you haven't listened to it, you really should. It's really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this sucker up,
We're gonna cut it up,
plate it.
cut it and plate it. Now, I like to cut it pretty. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cut like little squares so that way it's easier to eat. You don't want to make them too big and you don't want to make them too small. So,
You want a nice mouthful.
and it's gonna
Oh.
break in different pieces, but that's what makes it kind of barky. You know?
So that's good for you guys. I'm going to take the rest.
You just cut that finger right off.
But there's no wrong or right when you do this. You know? You just want like the pieces, and if you're gonna bag it, you can cut them up as big or as small, and then just do little squares.
Yeah, it is kind of breaking apart, but that's okay.
That's okay because that makes it
Because it's a bark.
exactly. It's bark. So
Let's try it.
Yes, we're done.
yay! Dig in.
They look amazing. It's so festive looking. Look how cute that is.
See the layer of chocolate, the cookie.
Mm.
It's like a little holiday crime scene.
Oh,
Ooh, amazing.
get Dexter in here. It's blood splattering
Mhm.
out.
You know what I really like about this?
Tell me.
Is like that white chocolate on top.
Mm-hmm.
Adds that creaminess to it. But you still have like the dark chocolate.
And then you have that little hint of peppermint.
This is so good.
You like it?
I could like this.
Everyone can.
It's very much like a very it's like thin mints, and the Girl Scout thin mints, or like Andy's mint.
This is really good.
And it's kind of good when it's kind of cold still.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put them in like the refrigerator or freezer, let them cool down so you can eat them. It's like the next level.
These are very delicious.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
I love this. I'm gonna eat all of this. Well, thank you.
Thank
This
you.
was amazing.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. Right. We're trying to be all inclusive here.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks you so much. All right.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Bye.